Welcome to the world. You were born in Miami, Florida on a winter evening. It is 2 days before Christmas, but the air is warm and wet. Find your way to the nearest townhouse in a Miami suburb.
At this townhouse, you learn how to speak and to sing, though you prefer singing.
Justine, look in the camera! Smile! Smile!
The walls of your room are white, and you have a small cradle, though you find yourself sleeping in various spaces around the house. Walk down the stairs and to the kitchen, narrating your actions through song. Exit through the back door.
You walk out past the kitchen and out the back door. Stand in the backyard with your cousin, who is a year older than you. Although you are cousins, you spend most of your time together and feel closer to sisters. You both giggle and talk to the shadows and pretend that they are your friends. You realize you've locked yourself out of the house. Climb the fence and find the neighborhood canal. Sit on the concrete ledge and cast your fishing line into the canal. You and your father sit, legs dangling below, for hours. You catch catfish and peacock bass. Sometimes you catch turtles, but you try not to because they are harder to unhook. You release them all, jump into the canal and swim downstream.
You find yourself in a community pool. On your childhood swim team, you learn that you don't love swimming, but do love singing songs in your head while doing laps. You're smaller and younger than the kids around you, so sometimes it's hard to relate, and you don't say much. Although you don't like practice, you like to look at the peacocks you see out of the car window while on the way to the pool, counting them as you go. Grow 5 inches and discover your love of theater.
In theatre, you love being in the ensemble because you get to sing and dance. You don't like acting though, and resent whenever you have to memorize a monologue. In swim practice, you were quiet, but in theatre, it's encouraged to be loud and weird. Sometimes you get to wear a beard or wig, and that makes you laugh. Through theatre, you find some of the best friends you'll ever have. Learn a new language called jazz, and fall in love with music for a second time.
Songs are getting singier, butterflies are wingier, sure.
You land in jazz school where you learn how to improvise and make strange noises that are sometimes good and sometimes bad, but you love them all. Old white men tell you what is right and what is wrong, but you don't always believe them and think they're a little too old school. Your favorite pastime is walking through the hallways and listening to the symphony of sounds that swirl around you. Graduate college and pledge to never go back to jazz school unless they pay you lots of money. Turn right at your oncoming quarter-life crisis and watch the world close for 3 years.
The world is quiet. But life eventually begins again, and you find joy and meaning in friendship and music making. You thrive in the Miami music scene, letting it shape you. You fall less in love with music, but more in love with community. You realize Miami is just the beginning of your adventure. Turn 26 and move away from your friends and family and everything you've ever known.
Move to a strange new city with your best friend. Miss your family. Fall in love with music for a third time. Make some more lifelong friendships. Struggle and flourish. And live a fulfilling and beautiful and full life. Feel far from home. Feel right at home. Discover that home is a state of being, and you are right at home.
Blow a kiss, blow a kiss. Justine, blow a kiss.